You know those people who just pull you in? They're magnetic. Well, today we're going to dig into the actual science of what makes someone so irresistible. And it's all based on some really fascinating research about how we build connections that actually stick. So, what is it, really? What makes someone so compelling? I'm sure you've got your own ideas, right? But the science, well, it points to something that might just surprise you. And spoiler alert, it is not what we've been told our whole lives. Look, at our core, we are wired for connection. It's just who we are. We all crave these deep, meaningful relationships. But man, we've all felt that sting when they don't work out, right? That awful tension in a toxic workplace, the heartbreak of a breakup, or just that quiet feeling of being alone. Okay, so first things first, let's just bust the magnetism myth wide open. This is all that common advice we get fed all the time, and we're going to see exactly why it so often leaves us feeling more disconnected than ever. I mean, think about it. Society tells us to focus on the surface level stuff, right? Look beautiful, be super successful, make tons of money. But the actual research, it points to something way, way deeper. It's not about the exterior at all. It's about genuine kindness, real empathy, and just being there for people. And this is where some amazing work from Kim Cameron and his team at the University of Michigan comes into play. They actually found that some people operate like human magnets. They just draw others in, help them thrive, and create this amazing atmosphere of positive energy all around them. So naturally, that leads to the million-dollar question, doesn't it? What is their secret? What are they doing that's so different that makes them seem so effortlessly attractive to everyone? And the secret? Well, it's not some huge, complicated strategy. It's actually something researchers call positive practices. And really getting a handle on this is the key to becoming one of those magnetic people yourself. Okay, so positive practices. What does that even mean? Simply put, they're those tiny, everyday acts of kindness and care that build real, genuine connections. We're not talking about grand gestures here. Think smaller. Think micro moments of upliftment. These are the little interactions that have a huge impact. Let's get concrete. What does this look like in real life? It could be as simple as actually showing you care about the person ringing up your groceries, or, really being there for a friend when they're going through something tough. It's about choosing to forgive instead of pointing fingers, showing respect, gratitude, trust, all that good stuff. All right, so we get what they are, but the big question is why? Why do these little things work so incredibly well? Let's get into the science of it, because it's pretty cool how these small acts have such a powerful effect. So Cameron's research points to 3 really powerful outcomes. First, when you do these things, people just feel good. They feel emotionally safe, right? And that's when we can think clearly and really connect. Second, having these supportive relationships acts like a buffer against stress. It literally makes us more resilient. And third, and this is the best part, it brings out the absolute best in each other. People become more loyal, more motivated, simply because they feel seen and valued. And you know this is true. Just think about it for a second. Think about that friend who forgave you when you messed up, or a partner who genuinely encouraged you, or a family member who was just there. Those are the moments that build bonds that don't break. It feels incredible, doesn't it? And that really hammers home the main point here. It is not the big flashy gestures, it's the small, consistent, micro moments that add up and make all the difference in the world. Okay, this all sounds great, but how do you actually do it? How can you start putting this into practice? Let's break down a super simple, actionable plan you can use to become more magnetic, like right now. Here are your first 4 steps. Super simple. Number 1, say what you appreciate. Out loud, don't just think it, say it. 2, be kind, especially when it's the hardest thing to do. That's when it counts the most. 3, create tiny little rituals of care, a quick check-in text, a morning coffee together. And 4, actively look for what's right with people, not just what's wrong. And honestly, here's the best part of all. This isn't just a one-way street. When you lift other people up, the research is super clear. Your own well-being, your own happiness, your own energy, it all goes up too. It is the definition of a win-win. So, I'll leave you with this thought. You don't need a total personality transplant here. It's about starting small. It's about one tiny act. So, my question for you is, which tiny act of upliftment will you start with today?